and welcome to today's live webcast for the Gensokyo-1 mission launching on board the NekoRocket-1. This is the first of 14 flights before the retirement of the NekoRocket-1 vehicle and its full replacement by the NekoRocket-3 launch vehicle. The vehicle is expected to take flight in just about a minute from now, carrying with it the first ever satellite from Gensokyo. Wow, so many people here today. 3, 2, 1... And we have liftoff confirmed of the NekoRocket-1. Today's mission will be to low Earth orbit, and will place the Gensokyo-1 satellite into its nominal orbit if all goes according to plan. We will also attempt to reuse the first and second stages of this vehicle flying today. If you are just tuning in, we are well underway in the launch. The first stage pushing forward. Everything is going according to plan. We can give you a shout out on the next Q&A. As of right now, we are quite literally launching a vehicle. Maybe on our first Mars mission, whenever that one happens. But as you can see, the vehicle is performing nominally. So far, so good. Yes, Neko Aerospace can launch a satellite for you. All you have to do is DM us on Twitter or Discord. Eco, stage separation confirmed. And second engine start. And that is bearing jettison. And we have Gensokyo-1. And we have booster back burn start. Unfortunately, due to payload size, we are not able to launch massive payloads to orbit utilizing the NekoRocket-1 vehicle. However, we are able to do so on our single stage to orbit vehicle, the NekoRocket-3. As we will be proving sometime next week with a NekoRocket-1 utilizing a extended fairing for the first time ever, launching a space telescope to a solar orbit. NekoRocket-3 will be the replacement vehicle for NekoRocket-1 and has already proven to be a successful vehicle twice. Now we're shutting off the vehicle. Successful boost back burn. Neko Aerospace's plans for the moon are quite simple. Hopefully we will be able to launch a satellite to orbit the moon later on. We have plans to do so again with the National Aerospace Technology Administration. Griffins have been deployed on the NekoRocket-1's first stage. As you can see here, the landing legs are quite simple, but they are designed to withstand the intense heat that will be caused by atmospheric re-entry. Of course, so are the grid fins. This is because heat obviously happens whenever you re-enter the Earth's atmosphere. Speaking of, we are approaching that very moment. Yeah, we saw the other satellite. There we go with the entry burn startup. We are now approaching the end of the entry burn phase, and there we go. Entry burn shut off confirmed. And now we press on with the landing phase. Actually, it's more of an undershot, but yeah. The vehicle probably overperformed during the boost back burn, but definitely underperformed during the entry burn. But this is fine, as normally the booster ends up landing somewhere in the water, so this is going to be our first ever landing of the vehicle anyways. So we'll take it either way. I think we remember them. It's been a while since we've heard much about these names. Neko Aerospace, though, definitely has been something that we've had for a while now. Those who remember the previous name for Neko Aerospace, though, I don't know if there's anyone that does. Because that was such a while back. Yeah, it's very blue. That's the sky. The sky is definitely blue. Still have the old rockets, yeah. Now, those who are familiar with the original Aerospace might remember that NekoRocket-1 has actually been used before NekoAerospace was even around. And has just gone through several design iterations and stuff until we've finally gotten to where it is now. Here soon, the booster will begin a hover phase, in which the booster will quite literally hover above the landing site. You can very well see the booster now on these ground cameras. So we should start to see the hover begin here shortly. Yeah. And that's unfortunate. Unfortunately, we've lost the booster. Well, not completely lost it, but definitely unable to reuse it without some slight repairs. Anyways, back with the other stage. Everything is continuing as planned. And we should be seeing payload deployment occur any second now. And there we have it. Payload deployment confirmed. Yep, we've seen your satellite. We just haven't received it yet. Anyways, with that, we will bring today's live coverage to an end. We will provide updates on the second stage on our social medias. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all later.